So I started off October 20th, immediately had 1,400 views. If you've seen these videos by YouTube gurus talking about the faceless YouTube channels where you just make YouTube shorts and then you get rich really quick, you're probably wondering if it's too good to be true. And so was I. So in this video, I'm going to show you two faceless YouTube channels that I've been working on for the past couple of weeks. We're going to go through the analytics and see how they're performing. And at the end, I'm going to show you how you can make your own faceless YouTube channel as well. So let's jump into the YouTube analytics and I'll take a look at these. So here's the first faceless YouTube channel that I created. It's called Riddler Boy. So far we've got 12 subscribers. If we look at the analytics here, we've had 3,764 views in the last 28 days. It's actually the first day that I posted, I got 2 views. That was October 26th. So it's actually a lot less than 28 days. It's only been a couple of weeks. You can see here I had 2 views, then I had 46, 20, 210, 29, 96. This day I had 1,817 views, and then it kind of dropped off again. I'm going to show you the other channel as well, and we can look at the pattern here and see if this is going to work or not. Because a lot of these channels, I think, they kind of go flat for like the first couple of months, and then they tend to skyrocket. Also, a lot of these channels are doing like clips from like Joe Rogan or like sports events and stuff. I didn't want to do that. I wanted my channel to be completely original. So for this channel, I did riddles, and the other channel, I did jokes. I'll just kind of show you what I got here. So I've got these scheduled out for quite a while. I've been on this channel, I've been doing like 5 a day, I think. 1, 2, 3, maybe just 3 a day. You can see here, this is getting like 100 views, 100 views, 100 views. This one had 2,300 views. So that was the big one that actually hit. And they're actually getting likes too. They have a 100% like ratio from the people that like them. And you can take a look at what these are. I'm a ship, but I can dock. I'm a clock, but I can stock. What am I? Inventory. And I do like a quick flash at the end to, I'll explain that later, to up the retention. But I'll show you how to make this, the question, the answer, the background, the music. But let's take a look at the other channel first. So this is the second faceless channel that I made. It's called Chuckle Boy. It says I have 150 subscribers here, but I actually took a really old channel that I had that I wasn't using anymore, and I repurposed it. So I think I've only actually got like 20 new subscribers. I think I started off with like 130 or something. But similar stuff here. So we'll go into the analytics. This channel is doing better. So I started off October 20th. Immediately had 1,400 views. Next day, 1,600 views. And I kind of dropped 700, 600, 200, 150, 1,500. So this channel is doing better than the riddle channel. With these are the jokes, but it's still not doing that great. And then the last few days, on number 4th, I had like 7 views, 3 views on the 5th, 0 views on the 6th, 2 views on the 7th. So it makes me wonder if YouTube recognized this as like low quality content and hit it down, or why it stopped performing. Because I mean, by all metrics, like look at the average view durations here. This has a 182% view duration, 100%, 127%, 137%, 221% view duration, 200% view duration. All of these are over 100. So you think the algorithm would really push this, but for some reason they aren't really getting picked up, aside from like, it seems like in the beginning I had 1 video a day that really popped off, and then it's just flatlined. I don't know why. So this can seem kind of impressive that I've had 9.2 thousand views in what, like less than 2 weeks. But the thing is, to get monetized with YouTube Shorts, you need 10 million views on your shorts in 90 days, which is a lot harder than the 4,000 watch hours that you need from regular long form content. But I can show you kind of what I got here. So this is already scheduled out until December 11th. Every day it's going to post 3 videos. So what these are just like jokes. My math teacher is a great cook. Knows how to make pie. That's pretty good. So I did like teacher jokes. I got a whole bunch of teacher jokes lined up there. In the beginning, I did office jokes instead. And they kind of got mixed together there. Yeah, so in the beginning, I did these office jokes. I tried this beautiful woman eye contact challenge. Those didn't work at all. I got like 1 view on them, so I didn't make any more. So this is like an office joke that I did. Why does every office have that one pen thief? He's just trying to make a point. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, so that is the Faceless YouTube channels. Now I'm going to show you how I actually created these using ChatGPT and Canva. So we can jump over and take a look at that. Like I said, I don't know if these are going to take off or not. This one looked really promising. I was like starting off at like 1,000 views a day, but then it's kind of flatlined, so I don't know. So I've got all those videos scheduled out until December. So over the next month, we're going to see if it's worth putting more effort into. If the views pick back up, I'll start making some more shorts, but if not, I might just leave this channel. So this is kind of, I wanted to wait and do like a more long-term experiment too and show you guys what it was like after like 3 months or 6 months, but I thought I might as well put this out now. And if you want to start making your own channel along with me, you can. I wouldn't recommend making the joke or the riddle channel. I thought that was a great idea, but it's not working. So maybe don't do that. The ones that are working really good is like people take NBA clips and they just make shorts out of them, stuff like that. But let's take a look at ChatGPT and I'll show you how this is done. Okay, so here is how I set this up. ChatGPT is actually not working right now. It's offline, so I'm going to have to come back and show this later, but we'll say, create me 30 office or workplace related jokes in the same style as the below examples, format them in a table, where one column is a setup, one column is a punchline. Don't repeat any jokes. That can be corny jokes, dad jokes, double entendres, dark humor, wordplay. Jokes should be appropriate for all ages. They should be formatted as type of joke, set up as a punchline. Keep the jokes funny, engaging, polarizing, over the top, and relatable to everyone or people in particular situations. Reading level should be under grade 7 ideally. Here's a few examples. Type 1, corny joke. Why did the computer go to work? Because I had too many bites to eat at home. You can see I did that. So let's go to Canva and I'll show what I did with this after the fact. Okay, so after you've copied and pasted everything into the spreadsheet, you should have this. You have a joke type column, which I didn't actually end up using, so you don't really need that. But the important thing is you've got the setup and the punchline. So it says like, how does the office stay cool? They have a lot of fans. So we're going to be taking these one at a time and taking them over into Canva and putting them in. If you want to pay for a premium Canva plan, there is a way to fully automate this where it'll just generate a video for each of these at once. But I decided to save the money until the channel took off or not before I decided to pay for Canva Premium. Currently still waiting for that. But I'll show you how I did it the completely free way, which most videos don't cover. Okay, so we're over on canva.com. If you don't have an account, you can make one. It's totally free. I think you can just sign in with like your Google account. So we're going to look for the YouTube Shorts template. We'll grab a blank one. Get the blank thing here. So what we want to do is go down to apps, and then we want videos. And then, so whatever you're making your video about, you can make the background related to that. So let's say that we're doing like a football shorts channel. Let's see if I can find a good football background. So if they have these little crowns on them, it means you have to have the pro plan for it to work. So we don't want those. We want like a plain one like that. That one might be decent. This is pretty good. Oh, there's sound though. We can fix that. Okay, so we got like the soccer version of football, which is fine. So what I'm going to do, click up here, the volume. Let's mute that. Let's see what this looks like. Is that going to be too distracting? Let's try this one instead first. That's probably better. So let's delete this and we'll go with this stadium view here. So you just kind of stretch this to fill the whole shorts page. So this is going to be our backdrop for the text if we're going to do text the way that I showed you, or the way that I'm going to show you in my examples that we did before. This looks pretty good. Maybe I'll center that goal a little bit more. But that's pretty good. We actually only need like 6 to 8 seconds of this, so we're going to just shorten it right there, just drag it. Okay, so now what you do, I'm going to go to text, add a heading, and we'll say like football fact 1. We're going to make that white. We're going to go to effects, outline, change the background color, the outline color to black, and then drag this up so it looks thicker. I usually like anywhere from like 100 to 150. So you're gonna have football fact 1 that appears there in the middle, or like, let's say like football trivia question. We can shrink this in a little bit so that it fits on the video. Football trivia question. Then we're gonna take this. We are gonna go to duplicate. And we're going to say football trivia answer. what you want to do next. Click the text, and we're going to go show timing. So it shows how long the text is visible on the video. So we want the question to show up for like the first 6 seconds, and then we want the answer to show up for the last 2 seconds. And once we've done that, we can drag these so that they overlap. So if I start back at the beginning now, you should see football trivia question and then football trivia answer. And I find that if you make the second part short so that people can like barely have enough time to read it, then chances are they're going to have to wait until it loops a second time to watch it again and read the answer. So that's like a tricky way that you can boost the watch time. But I find even if you do it like 50-50, it's still going to be like 100% watch time on most of your shorts. So then when it's time to put your facts in here, you just go to your spreadsheet. I don't have like a football fact, so we'll say like, who is the best football team of all time? You might have to kind of move these around just to get the text in. So that would be like, I did these backwards. That one's the answer. This one will say Green Bay Packers. I don't care about sports, so don't come at me if you don't believe that's the truth. Okay, let's drag these back. Who's the best football team of all time? Green Bay Packers. So if we play that now, we're gonna get this. And then you just do that. You take like a question and an answer, and you make like 50 or 100 of these, and you upload them, set them to upload like 1 to 3 per day. And then I don't know if there's any free music in here. Let's see if we can find just like an instrumental track that's free. Otherwise, you can find royalty-free music online and upload it yourself. Looks like these are all paid. Is there anything in here that's not? Probably not, because like why would they choose to put this in here for free? I don't think there's a way to filter by free. I'm not seeing any. So yeah, if you want background music, you're going to have to upload it yourself, but then you literally just go to share, download, and then upload it to YouTube. And that's how you make your Faceless Shorts YouTube channel and get rich. Supposedly, for me, it's not worked out yet, but let me know if you try this, if it works for you, what kind of views you're getting. I'll do an update in the future for my 2 channels, hopefully, if things are going well. Or if they flop, I'll make a video and just say that it doesn't work. But this is how you make the Faceless Shorts YouTube channel, so give it a try for yourself, and see you in the next video.